Hi students, how are you? I think that you have enjoyed a lot in your holidays, right? Now let's come back in our online classes. Today we will start chapter 10, Motion and Measurement of Distances. What is motion and what is the measurement of distances if we cover something? So let's start. Are you ready? What is motion? When an object is moving, it is said to be in motion. When we say an object is moving, it is always with respect to another object. For example, when you say a car is moving on a road, so it is moving with respect to the trees and poles on the road, right? Now, when you say you are not moving, just like you were sitting on a table, on a chair, on your bed, so it is with respect to your chair or your desk, right? So, when an object moves, its position changes with time. Like you start from your home to reach your school. So, time being, you change your position from your home to school. So, you were moving, right? So, at that time, you cover a distance also. If you measure that distance, then it will be very clear that how much distance you have traveled from your home to reach your school. So, a object if doesn't change your position, so that object is called stationary object or a object is in rest. So students, we always need to measure the distance. Otherwise, how we will say that how much is the distance from your school to your home? So depending on how far your school is from your home, you may be traveling there on foot or using a bicycle or car or bus, right? So in this case, students, knowing the distance between your home and school, that is very important, and that actually helps you in choosing an appropriate mode of transport. So, the measurement is very important. What is measurement? Comparing an unknown quantity with some known quantity is called measurement. So, result of measurement has always two parts. One part is the number and another part is the unit. Like your chair has 50 centimeter long. Okay, so 50 is the number and centimeter is the unit, that is the measurement. The distance of something from one end to the other is called length. So students, the length that can be measured using a ruler or a measuring tape or a meter rod and so on, whichever is convenient for your required purpose. You can use your foot, you can use your hand, you can use a grill or a rod, right? So you can use anything to measure something. That means you are using a unit for measuring something. But students, think that if that units don't have any fixed value, therefore that will vary from person to person and place to place, then how we will tell a exact value of any measurement? That's why, students, standards units of measurements have been fixed. Okay? And this system is called the International System of Units or the SI units. The adoption of these SI units has made it easier for scientists of different countries to different communicate their results to one another. Okay, and the SI unit of length is meter. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. 1000 meter equals to 1 kilometer. So these all are the conversion of units. Depending upon the measurements of small objects or large objects, we use different type of units. There are so many moving and non-moving things around us. Students, if you have a look, then you will see that some objects are moving, like birds, cars, ships, aeroplanes. So these all things are in moving. Whereas your home, a tree, a post pole in front of your house, that all are the stationary object or rest object, or that the object that is not moving. So moving object and non-moving objects that we always see around us. There are mainly three types of motion: rectilinear motion, circular motion, and periodic motion. What is rectilinear motion? When an object in translation motion moves in a straight line, it is said to be in rectilinear motion. Example, like a car moving on a straight road, or a train moving on a straight track, or a person is running on a straight path. These all are the examples of rectilinear motion. Second is circular motion. When an object moves in a circular way, that motion is circular motion. That motion of your fan, motion of clock, etc. Third is periodic motion. If a motion repeats itself after equal intervals of time, it is called periodic motion. This motion is also called to and fro motion. Examples like a clock's handle, to and fro motion of a pendulum, the motion of earth, the blades of a rotating electric fan, etc. So these were the main three types of motion. So students, these were about your chapter motion and the measurement of distances. You have learned about three types of motions and how to measure your travel distance. Students, there are other so many types of motions like curvilinear motion, non-uniform motion, that you will read and learn in your higher classes. So for this time, please revise your chapter, read all the important topics, follow this video. We will discuss this chapter again in the class versely. For today, thank you.